Y'all come on in, man. Come on in. Let's have a quick conversation.
Where you at?
Let's
Where
have a
you
quick conversation. Yeah, a quick conversation, man. Quick conversation.
Yeah, man. Falcons preseason game week 2 wraps up, and the Falcons, well, to say the least, look 10 times, maybe even 100 times better than they did against the Broncos. I know a completely different team, completely different defense, but it just felt like the effort was there more often. Falcons take good care of business 34-6, taking down those Indianapolis Colts. Smitty, what's going on? Chat, how you feeling? Y'all come on in.
Man, you want to hear something crazy?
What's that?
My phone been blowing up ever since I got home.
Oh man. Yeah, I feel that. I can second that. I can second that.
Man, what time y'all going live, man? We gotta talk about this. We gotta
Uh
talk about this. Hey
well, man.
man, we here. You get y'all want our thoughts. Y'all gonna get it.
Say, man, we live, man. Hey man, before we'll get into all the good news though. Uh Gotta say, today was fun, man. Today was fun, and I'm not just talking about just the game. We had the meet and greet over there at Dave's Sports Bar and Grill. I said hosted by Big Low Country. I said, what in the world, Bo? Shout out to Bo. And man, it was a great fellowship, man. Shout out to everybody that came through. Well, Uncle Steve pulled up, Miss Joy pulled up, Auntie Joy, as we call her. Man, it was so many people, man. Like really, for real. Just everybody pulled up. I mean, Willie Doc, shoot, man, Miss Maggie.
Man,
It
Uncle
was
J-
just so
Uncle John got out the damn recliner today, man.
yes,
Uncle John
John,
got
man.
out the
He got out
recliner. You know it,
pulled
man.
up.
You know it. Look, it
Shout
had to
out to
be
the I
some. Shout out to our boy Solomon showed out today,
Solomon
man.
pulled up.
Appreciate him
Yep.
coming through.
Solomon pulled
Uncle
up
John,
again.
man, you know if Uncle John get out that recliner when he had them strippers pull up, it got to be something big. I'm
Yeah,
just
man.
saying.
It was fun, brother. Fun stuff.
Midress ain't gonna be nothing but short about this conversation. Hey, she might be right. Cause y'all know once we started moving, that hour and a half, it go by just like that. So that means she might be right. She might be right.
Mm.
HCL Brock said Penix is back. Penix is back.
Yep, today was fun. Shout out to Big Low. Great seeing y'all there.
I
Hey,
got to see Sister
there he
Joy
is.
today. She's
Yep.
running out late.
Hey
Finna
man, it
crack some
happens.
jokes with her today. Can't
Yeah.
take her nowhere. So
Yeah, man. It
yeah.
was fun. Fun day today, man. Again, that's what you gotta do, man. You gotta have these fellowships, these meetups, meet and greets and stuff. Like it was great. Shout out to everybody,
Doug,
man.
what's up, my guy? Got to talk to Doug today, man.
Yep. Shout out to you, family.
Doug was in the spot, man. Doug was in the spot. Shorty Texas boy, what's good, my guy? Y'all go check him out on YouTube. GA Texas boy, man. GA Texas boy speaks. Let's get it right. He said the new era is here. Our boy MPJ has has been cleared. Rise up, dirty birds. Yeah, we finna get into it, man. And we
Yeah,
knew this was Ray. We knew this was coming. We knew this was coming.
yeah. He said, "Cut Tour now."
Hey,
Listen, y'all. Tour
we
is under contract for 1.3, and while he's under contract for that 1.3, guys, I'm not cutting Tour. Try to trade his behind, if anything.
yeah. Shout
But
out to Augustine. He brought that suggestion up. He gave us that idea. But hey,
yeah, we
thank you
talked
for
about
the Jews, sis. Appreciate you, sis. She was hiding today. Now she wasn't hiding. She don't never hide. I'll tell you why she don't never hide, because she always end up on TV somehow. That's why I know she don't hide.
she can try to hide if they want. They always seem to
Man,
find.
it ain't gonna happen. Jason,
So,
what's up, my guy? He said, I players earn Carlos Allen.
oh
Shout out to
yeah,
him, man. He family. Keyshawn Banks popped up both games. Cash Jones, 100 yard from scrimmage. Deion Branch being Deion Branch. That's absolute facts, man. We gonna get into all of that, man. All of it. Trinity
but first,
said, how we feeling today? Jack Strand should be
oh,
the starter. Cash Jones should be our running back 3. Ah, boy, we gonna disappoint a lot of people, man. We gonna
today was
disappoint a
awesome. Yes,
lot
it
of.
was. Yes, it was.
Midrill said she saw some
Oh,
big low
okay.
speed. Looked like you were having a ball. Make me wish I was home. Hey, Midrill, we had a ball today.
Yes, it was for
Cracking
sure.
jokes and all. Thank you for the Jews, Trinity. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Hey, Auntie Joy, you know I've been telling you that for a while. I mean,
Yeah,
it was just somebody that killed. And I was looking at his film. It just looked like the Southern Miss Brett Favre back in the day. Strong arm, not scared to make the throws. And when he learns how
and
to step
taller.
into his throws and anticipate throws just a little bit better, hey, he gonna be a starting quarterback in the NFL. I just see it.
Yeah.
My boy Quiz, he said, I'm his witness. I've been saying since day one, Jack is the guy. Yeah, he been saying it. I know it's preseason, but he played like um play better than the vets. Man might laugh when I said Jack has an it factor. He do have it. He has it.
It's
He
something
has
about it. It feels like there's some moxie there, you know. It's just some veteran presence there as well. There was a few things like I feel like he didn't try to do too much, you know. It really and really I feel like he answered a few questions that we're going to get into just about short, intermediate, and deep ball. So,
it. Yeah.
yeah, man.
Yeah. Hey, this is what they were calling him at the bar, man. New Jack City.
New Jack City, baby.
Yeah, that's what they were calling him.
Raise your glasses, everybody, for Gentleman Jack. Raise your glasses for Gentleman Jack. Yes,
Facts,
sir.
facts. That's what I'm talking about, man. But it's anticipated, but man. Let's get this thing going, man. This is
Yeah.
news we've been waiting on. This is news we've been waiting on for about 2 months. But finally, Michael Penix has been cleared. A1, I'm gonna let you start this one off, man. What you think about this?
Oh man, you know, I'm not surprised about the timing. When he was going to this doctor and trying to get, you know, the news from his doctor and everything, I kind of felt it in my stomach. Like it's just like, you know, I feel like, you know, he's gonna get some good news. And then when nothing
Right.
came out immediately, I was like, okay, let's see. But I was speaking to one of the guests at the meet and greet. Can't remember exactly who I was speaking to, but you know, so regardless though, because I don't think I caught his name, and that's my bad. That's on me. And everything, but you know, we was talking about it, and I was like, hopefully, we'll get some news today about Michael Penix because he just went and seen his doctor, and we haven't heard
Right.
anything yet. And then right after the game, Coach Stefanski, boom, Michael Penix Jr., which they already knew that this morning. They just wanted to make us all wait, everybody. I just want to put that out there. They wanted to make us wait. And you know
Agreed.
what? Good things come to those who wait. And you know, Michael Penix Jr. will be taking his first snaps with the 11 on 11s, and it will be this coming Monday. So that's exciting times, man. We're gonna really get a chance to really see about this quarterback competition, see how Michael Penix, you know, holds up. The biggest question, of course, is going to be his mental. We already know. We've seen the interviews. We've talked about it as well. So the mental aspect of it is going to be the biggest thing. But I mean, hey, quarterback competition really begins, and no one has been named a starter. We'll see what happens. I know coming this week, I believe they've already said that they're going to play some of the starters. We'll see what starters play at this point. So
Yeah,
still,
and I see my boy Charles in the chat say we hella happy over a preseason win. I don't think it's about the win. I just think it's about just looking better than they did week
yeah,
one. If you
yeah,
look at the performance, what did I tell y'all? What did I want to see when Chris asked me the other day? I wanted to see the offense play with a nice tempo. They did exactly that.
yeah,
You saw Tyler Goodson make some good runs. Cash Jones play pretty good running and catching the ball at the backfield. You saw Jet Strand and Cooper Rush making nice throws, you know, and just keeping a flow to the offense. And this is what you need. If you can keep a flow to the offense, it helps you move the ball down the field just a little bit more smoothly. And even if you know don't convert on third down, it gives the offense a little bit of an upbeat feeling. So this is what we needed to see because
yeah.
week one they came out flat like they didn't even get off the bus last week. And this week they came with a sense of urgency, which is something that we needed. So yeah, I mean it's not about the win; it's just about executing, man. And that's what
Yep.
you want to see.
And what do? We executed in all three phases, you know,
Yeah,
all three phases. That's what you want to see. You want to see progression because like I even said before, we're going to put a pin in what happened at Denver and see if we can progress better than that. You couldn't, I felt like you couldn't play no worse than what you did at Denver. Nothing was working. And it's
and it
just
was worse
okay.
than that.
Right. So it's like, okay, against the Colts, You want to see progression. And we saw that in all three phases. Today, we seen progression. Are we perfect? Are we ready? Not necessarily, but you want to get to that progression and you want to build off of the Colts game. You want to see even more progression, even if it's a tougher game. You still want to see more progression against the Dolphins. That's what it's all about. Continue to get better, better and better and better.
Hey Ray, Carlos Allen, man, he was pushing the pocket like a young greater Jared today. I can tell he's been working out, with veterans. I can tell he's been putting in the work in the film room, in the weight room as well. But coming from Houston, I mean, a lot of people don't know he was a second team all conference player. As far as tackle, he had 80 tackles as a defensive tackle. Think about that. That means he was setting the edge. That means he was getting hits in the backfield, and he was sacking the quarterback. So he was playing on all three levels, and he's not afraid to chase you down. So I mean, when you got a defensive tackle that can move like that, all you gotta do is find time for him. And it is going to be a lot of veterans that that may not make this roster because these young guys, they hungry and they showing it. Keyshawn Banks is another veteran that's been around, finally getting a chance. He had another sack today. So, I mean, look, if he don't make the 53-man, he'll probably make it at the practice squad. But a couple of these players, if they hit the practice squad, they're going to get snatched up because you got to think the other 31 teams are watching. So, keep that in mind. But go ahead.
That's one thing. Think about it. Not everybody was playing today. So again, just like Smitty said, the other teams are watching. Not just Carlos Allen, who has really been showing up in the joint practices as well. So it's no surprise that he showed up today. Man, he's been making noise. I know we have Zach Harrison, we got Deshaun Hand, we got Mason Smith, but Carlos Allen Jr. it really, popped today. So you got to look out for him. I'm happy for another local kid as well. Because the local kids really showed out. Because I got to talk about Tyler Goodson. I brought him up against when we after the Broncos game, talking with Daniel Flick, brought his name up, and this guy, he showed out on special teams. He helped out on special teams today. Also, around and just getting off and making the run, and it just that kid is really lining himself up. I know, Smitty, you were saying before about Nathan Carter, but I'm telling you, bro, that kid, Tyler Goodson, he is making a serious case to be on this squad. And he's not the only guy, because you got Cash Jones out there too. Cash Jones was featured a lot in that second half. And I really believe that they're doing that to give him his opportunities to show what he can do, because the math ain't really mathing as far as trying to keep running backs and stuff like that. But if there was any running back out of Goodson, Jones, and Carter that maybe did the worst, it may have been Nathan Carter, but he didn't really necessarily have a bad game. It's just Cash Jones was featured so much, and especially in that check down game, he was able to get off, be very elusive. There was a couple of plays where it's like, Cash, how did you get through that hole like that? It's just, but that's what he did best at Georgia. So he was on display, in full display today. Then you would think about, like I said, with Goodson being able to break off that run, follow the blocks, and then just go ahead and just head to the house. It was effortless, but that's his type of game as well too. So you've seen both of those guys, on full display, and they're going to make it tough, but that's what you want. That's what you want. That's a good problem.
And indeed, shout out to Henry, man. He said he out there in Los Angeles, man. Happy preseason victory Saturday, man. We for it, man. Oh, and I'm glad he said that, man. Shout out to the kid that lost his life out. We gonna say a prayer for his family, man. 19-year-old kid, football player, lost his life in Los Angeles for wearing a damn baseball hat. We got to stop that. I mean, look, gang violence has got to stop. To me, it's buffoonery at this point. Do y'all see what's going on overseas as far as the war and all of that, and we still having a war on our own turf against each other? We got to stop that. It's got to come to an end at some point. Because guess what? Before long, we're going to have to stand together whether we like it or not. Black, white, blue, or pink, no matter what color you are. We're going to have to stand together. Just think about it. Pay attention to the news. And this what baffles me the most. It goes to show how many of us really watch the news, what's going on in today's world with these wars and things. We just think it's over there, but it's closer to home than y'all think. Trust me on that. Just trust me on that.
Yeah. Facts, man.
BBG said,
I'm gonna tell you,
Goodson.
like,
Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it.
no,
Go ahead.
well, it's a Goodson NFL locked himself up a roster spot. Reminds me of Patterson. Can be used on the offense and the special teams. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Now, again, like I said, Goodson, man, he's making a strong case. Okay, like he was already really one of the only bright spots from the Broncos game. Think about that. And he really backed it up today with a touchdown. You know what I'm saying, with a little dance and all that. We even took a penalty. Who says Coach Ski can't have some fun? He even allowed the guys, to go out there and overly celebrate all that good stuff like that. But yeah, get a penalty. Now, I know some people may be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's foolishness. But at the same time, think about it, man. A lot of these guys was down in the dumps last week from that performance. And any little thing, sometimes it'd be the little things that you can do for a team. And, so it can have them come together. It's just, building chemistry, core memories, whatever you want to call it.
Agreed.
But at the end of the day, it's all in good fun. And today was fun. Regardless, preseason or not, today was fun.
Joe said he got a question. For both of y'all on the defense side of the football, who stood out the most?
Kendall Daniels.
Bingo.
Kendall Daniels. I know right now, and I've said it earlier, it's Christian Harris's job to lose, I believe. But still,
but I'm glad you said that part. But I let you finish, then I go ahead.
I'm saying because he's looked more impressive, I believe, especially like being out there, being like a heat-seeking missile, going after guys, being a linebacker that's coming down here, stopping in the run game, stopping those short passes. This guy's been getting first-team reps for a while, man, and it's for a reason. This guy actually could be, come week one, he could be standing right next to Divine Diablo, and that's a scary duo right there, but too, because both of those guys are athletic. Go ahead.
He's been training for the green dot already, so it wouldn't be a surprise. Oh. And if y'all noticed today, Christian Harris was out there with the third string in the fourth quarter. Just think about
he was.
That's a sign right there.
And who was not? Kendall Daniels. Daniels was on the sideline. So that's another thing to it. Competition. But we talked about it was going to be swirling and it's in abundance, and we're happy for it here. But you brought up, I want to backtrack a little bit. It's so many positives to really come out of this preseason game. But Keyshawn Banks, you talked about him.
Yeah, that's one of my sleepers to make this roster, man.
I'm starting to think he may push Ojulari.
Yeah, because Ojulari was out there in the fourth quarter with the third string. And think about this too. Braden Trice still no showing. And I told y'all this is his last chance. Keyshawn, he was in the UFL earlier this year and really the last couple of years. And he's showing that he's paying off, playing that extra football. So, it's something to think about. But here's a name that you've talked about, and I'll let you answer that because that is something that you've been talking about for the last 2 weeks, Malcolm DeWalt. What you think about that one?
I like DeWalt, man. He has good technique. He plays fearless. You would think that if you didn't know that he was where he was placed and he was undrafted, you wouldn't think that he was. Like, honestly, he plays fearless. He plays the position well. I think he plays it the right way. And he's going to make it tough. Again, it's just that's another room where the math ain't mathing as far as like how many guys we're going to keep. It's going to be so tough for Malcolm DeWalt. And we spoke to, I brought up his name as well with Mike Johnson. And Mike Johnson was saying similar things. Like DeWalt was playing very well, but it's that cornerback room is so crazy right now because you also have Kobe Bryant, who made some couple of good plays today as well. So he's trying to bounce back off of some penalties that he was being called. Like you have Kobe out there. I mean, I know Mike Hughes is the guy that everybody kind of wants off the team, but he's still the veteran right now. And until guys really start pushing him out, he's going to be here. So unless we try to trade him or something. But overall, in that cornerback room again, and then you also have the Sidney Browns and And you still got Natron Brooks out there that we really don't mention his name a lot, but he's still a part of that room. And then another guy that had a good first half, CJ Henderson. He's like,
Yeah,
don't forget about me.
former first round pick. Yeah. I mean, they deep at corner, so it's gonna be tough for anybody. One person I feel like didn't help their case today was Clark Phillips III. He made a couple of disappointing plays, but at the same time, he's also a veteran and he's also a nickel guy. But if Kobe and Sidney and who else locked down and Natron locked down that corner spot, that slot spot, well, in which I expect Avion to start at the slot, Mike Hughes at it too. So that might mean Clark Phillips might be the odd man out. But let's get it, GA. Appreciate you for the donation, my brother. He said, Jets man look damn good today, man. Yeah, he got back to basics, man. He calmed down, and I think last week was his first game jitters, and you kind of saw it a little bit. But today he was calm in the pocket, stayed focused, and telling y'all, man, if he learns to step into his throws properly, and I said this at the meet and greet, he could be a future quarterback in this league. I'm telling y'all. But we're not gonna get too ahead of ourselves. It's just what we saw today. And that could change. But at the same time, he took a great step forward today.
Yep, that's what you want to see, progression. Doug Onyeawa, he did look better today. I'm not gonna lie to you, but I believe that they got faith in him anyway.
Because big body like that, man, in the run game, you got to discipline that kind of size, man. You got to. Yeah. Bill Callahan loves guys like that. I'm telling you, he gonna have a field day with that kid, man. I'm telling you. But Solomon had that to say to you.
Yeah, Chris, we talked about that with Christian Harris being out there on the third string. I think he is demoted by Kendall Daniels already. Wouldn't surprise me, Solomon. Wouldn't surprise me at all. Again, that kid his instincts are already kind of similar, like a veteran. Now, again, he is not, say like a veteran presence already, but it's just he looks good. Okay, he looks very well. And they say, he is. He is, because I know Mike Johnson.
He said that. Yeah,
just talking about that. How every time because like he can still get access, being a former player, that places that the media wouldn't be able to allow him to go. So being a former player, he's able to go to certain corridors, certain places, and he always walk past a room. There go Kendall Daniels, and they're watching film. So that's what I'm saying. That's how you get better. But there are other guys, other positions who are film junkies. You hear about the Deion Sanders. You hear about the Darrelle Reeveses. Saying Patrick Willis. Remember him? All those guys, film junkies. So it's like that's a great attribute that I already have as a young guy coming into this league.
And I actually remember Jesse Tucker talking about that on the first time I interviewed him. Yeah. He said, being a young player in this league, man, film is something that you definitely have to study or to learn to read the schemes and what's going on in the field at all times, especially if you're the green dot guy. So when you being the green dot guy, you have to stay in the film room because you're going to see a lot of different sets, a lot of different schemes, and you just got to learn to adjust on the fly. And if you learn to adjust on the fly, that makes you the smartest person in the room down there if you can see what's coming. And then you can, control the defense and audible to what you need to cover those different schemes. So that's a good trait to have, just be a film junkie and study the game. But James said Daniel stood out most, but Carlos Allen Jr. looked really good. Yeah. Yes. Carlos Allen, I see it earlier, he looked like a young Grady Jarrett out there. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Hey, real quick though, I do want to give the flowers to Mr. Cameron Sample. Now I know he went down a little. Hopefully he's okay.
He was out there running.
Yeah, hopefully he's all right. But he looked good, man. He looked good. He looked like he's getting after the quarterback. He looks like he wants to play football. And I think, he even got a sack today. So yeah, that's another thing too. Chris Williams was another guy that got a sack today. That was a good showing by him. I believe he needed a day like this because you have guys that are kind of like pushing him. So definitely needed a day like this. But a lot of different guys, were making Jack Veiling. How about Jack Veiling today?
Man, that was a surprise. And it's funny that Mike Johnson talked about the tight end room, and his name didn't come up. But this is probably one of the more talented tight end rooms I've seen the Falcons ever have. And that's no knock to anybody. We've had Algie, we've had Tony Gonzalez, we've had Jacob Tammy, we've had a Junior Miller, we've had some great tight ends. But as far as a unit, this unit is stacked. They can block, they can catch, and they pretty knowledgeable of the game. So I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be a veteran get pushed out the door. Not gonna say no names, but I think a veteran is gonna get pushed out the door for one of those young guys. I just see it because it's too much talent.
Think about this today. You had now this is Nick Muse, number 87, tight end. 3 targets, 3 receptions, 26 yards, average 8.7. Now you got Josh Simon, one of my favorites, 1 catch, but it was for 21 yards, and he moved the chains and
right down the seams.
He looks swift. Yes, he looks swift as a tight end, as well. Then you got Jack Valen, 2 targets, 2 receptions, 11 yards, 5.5 yards. These guys are, and they all were blocking. But the thing about the common theme is all of those guys were able to get down the field at least 5 yards or beyond to help move the chains on the average.
Oh, that was Cam Dewberry, I think. Out of Alabama. He's a guard. He got rolled up on, so it really wasn't nothing he could do. But yeah, I mean that was tough to see. But I pray he's okay and pray he gets back to practice soon. Don't know what the extent of the injury is, but I'm sure they'll give us an update soon, and we will pass that along. Ron K, what's good, my guy? It was good seeing you today too, man.
What's good?
Always great conversating with you, my guy.
Yes, sir. Good seeing everybody, man. Like I said, I enjoy seeing everybody every time. Swear to God. Another thing, and we talked about, I mentioned this behind the scenes and everything, but Smitty, I enjoyed that time of possession today. 38 minutes.
And what have I been saying for the last 2 months? We've got to, control the clock to win football games. And we did just that today. We did it today.
Making the team go 1 for 11 on 3rd downs will do just that. We'll do just that.
Somebody asked today, did you see Harold Perkins out there today? I don't remember seeing him.
He got a couple of snaps. I think he got a couple of snaps. Could have sworn
I don't remember seeing him
out there. Okay, so
Ms. Drill, thank you for the donation. Go ahead right quick.
No, I do not see anything about Perkins. They must have held Perkins out today, which is a good sign for Perkins. As long as he's not hurt, that's a good sign for Perkins, if you ask me.
Yeah, and we said it on the interview with Mike Johnson, man. I put out a short about it. I wouldn't be surprised if both of those guys are starting by the end of the season. They just that talented.
Yeah. And my thing is that's what you want, because if it comes to the end of the season and you got Daniels and Perkins of being a part of the starting lineup, then that means you don't have to pay certain guys and you can put it in other positions, and you're young at that position. So that means you can put money in other places, and you can just, when they come up, so it'll be good by then. I mean, it's all going. And then the thing about it is we have the salary cap guy, and we also have Ian Cunningham, Matt Ryan. They already know all these things. So they're hoping and banking that a lot of these 1-year deals will be just that. And, and now if somebody pops and we want to bring them back, then so be it. But if the young guys, the undrafted guys, if they can continue to pop and actually show that they can make this team, that benefits the Falcons in the pocket, even with the amount of money that we have. So
yeah,
I'm hoping
that's the name of the game. A lot of value buys, and a lot of these guys we signed a 1-year deal. Even we re-sign them next year to a 1 or 2 year deal. It's not going to be a lot of money because the base salary won't be much, and the upfront money is probably what's going to keep us way up under the salary cap. Ms. Drill, thank you for the donation. She said there's been so much to be excited about from the game that I don't know where to focus my attention. So I think I might just sit back and listen. I mean, hey, Ms. Drill, I mean, that's a good thing to have a lot, to sit back and process. Right. Now you can still always find bad in every game, no matter what game you play.
Oh yeah, we can nitpick now. We can nitpick. I mean, okay, perfect example. Andrew Stuber, that on the offensive line, number 74. Boy, if you need to get you some Wheaties
Yeah,
because
he gone. He
push back,
gone.
push
And the
back.
crazy thing about it, Chris, he's a veteran. Some of the
I
young
know.
guys played better than him today.
Now, all jokes aside, though, this was one of those days that I'm pretty sure he would want to forget about. Hey, there is Uncle
August Steve.
Steve's Lounge. Shout out to Unc, man. Great seeing you guys today. Like I was trying to convince Tip Jack Strand is the future. Yeah, sure you were. Sure you were, man. Unc, the thing about it is, well,
Unc,
Unc
Unc,
may or may not
Unc,
tell you. Unc almost had to buy a Jack Strand jersey today. But I ain't even gonna tell the story. What you gotta do is you gotta tune in to Uncle Steve's Lounge, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna outline the whole thing for you. So so like that's free, Uncle
hey,
Steve. You gotta pay.
another thing, Uncle Steve kept trying to get me in trouble because of what he was saying. He just kept throwing my name.
Bro, it was funny. It said
What,
me and
what?
Smitty not gonna stand for this. Me and Smitty not gonna stand for this. And I'm just over in the corner. I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Chris over there just crying, laughing. I'm like, Chris, man, you making it worse. Be quiet.
Hey man, stuff be funny, man. That's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah, man. Yes, facts. Always good seeing Uncle Steve, man. Like I say, man, it's one of those parties, man. You just gotta be there. You gotta make sure you catch one of those get-togethers when you got Big Low, Uncle Steve, everybody pulling up, man. You gotta make sure you get there. It's fun times. Nothing but
We
laughs.
talked about, yeah,
No drama.
agreed. No drama, just all fun, man, fun.
Mm.
We've talked about Goodson and Cash. We talked about Killer Daniels. Let's talk about his offensive line that's bounced back this week too. Um, Tua can hold on to the ball last week. They were showing clips at the joint practice where the offensive line kind of struggled a little bit, but you could never tell that watching this game today. I mean, they
Mhm.
were opening up run lanes. They were protecting Jack Strand to a T and Cooper Rush. So they had time in the pocket to throw. So, I mean, like I told y'all, Bill Callahan is probably the biggest offseason move we made, all offseason. Because that offensive line is going to be so key to protecting these quarterbacks. And the crazy thing about it, you just saw it. It's just different having a right-handed quarterback than a left-handed quarterback. There's no
Mhm.
knock to nobody. When you have a left-handed quarterback, it's just tougher to protect because the blind side is on the right side instead of the left side. And
Mhm.
9 times out of 10, they usually put their leading pass rusher against the left tackle. But now they switch it around, and Michael Jarrell, he played okay. Who else was playing right tackle today? Wanye Morris started at left tackle, so he played very well. So I mean, if they can get a stable offensive line, I'm telling y'all, this offense is gonna be trouble. Stable offensive line and adequate play calling. Ooh, this team gonna be scary. And B. John still haven't played
Yep. Nah,
yet.
for real. For real. Oh man, the thing about it too, bro. My guy James Brockemeyer
Boy,
stonewalling again,
yeah,
just out there
yeah,
stonewalling.
yeah.
Nothing major, just protecting the quarterback. Nothing
Yeah,
major.
Chris said it, I've said it. Yeah, Ryan Newsom in trouble. Hate to see it. He in trouble. RJ, what's up, my guy? Yeah, he in trouble. He is in trouble.
Just out there protecting the quarterback, just doing his job.
The Ram beat the Saints 30-4 to nothing.
And
Not a
because God
surprise.
is good. Doom, 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 doom. Yeah, man. God good. See, toast to the Rams. They want to put up 34 to match our 34. No problem. Do it against the
Agreed.
Aints.
The Darius Smith signing feels different than the Judon.
It
Is it
does.
totally different?
It-
I'm gonna just tell you, and Chris said all the time, you can't put it all on Matthew Judon. He was put in bad situations. He's a natural pass rusher. He should not have been dropping back in coverage.
I didn't know that
Ever.
he was a corner. I thought we got him to, go after the quarterback, not to run away from the quarterback. That just I never understood that. I was like, so Matthew Judon, we picked him up to play corner. Wanted to play the nickel. Gotcha. Make it stop. That's all. Make it stop. Make it stop.
Yeah. Okay, boy, let's get it. He got a question for us, man.
Ooh,
He
good
said,
one.
with MTPJ cleared for 11 on 11, do you play him the season game or determine the starter during practice? Again, I would not rush him back. I would keep letting him get to where he needs to be mentally. Physically, he's ready. He said that himself. Let's make sure he ready up here. Because as I told y'all on the last live, I don't want a quarterback out there, with fog up there. Because he's going to have a problem reading coverage. He's going to have a problem, processing the field. And he's going to just have a problem, just keeping his head in the game. So if you out there the whole time just thinking about don't hit my leg, don't hit my leg, it's
Right.
not gonna work. It's not gonna work. So I would make sure he's ready mentally. He could be ready mentally now. I mean, who knows? But as Cam told him, and as I agree with him, do not rush back. Take your time. We know the story of RG3. We don't want to see that no more. You have too much football left in front of you than behind you. So get well first. 100% mentally. What you think?
To be honest with you, as much as I'm ready to see Michael Penix Jr. for so many reasons, I am really with you on that, Smitty. Like, don't rush him, because I feel like if you rush him and something happens, you're not going to forgive yourself for it. Because again, we've seen so many situations like that. I feel like he needs to be 100%, not only in his body but in his mind. And when he's like that, then he will be fine. But
Right.
we don't have to rush him out there in the final preseason game. Honestly, I want to see Tua in that final preseason game because I know he bounced back in joint practice, but as a fan, as a podcaster, everything, I need to see more of Tua Tagovailoa, especially if you're trying to sell me on this. He's a rhythm quarterback and he just needs to get into rhythm. Well, okay, that's fine. Well, let's get him into rhythm because more reps will help that.
Right.
So if Tua can start the first quarter, then okay, no problem, but that first series and all that stuff like that, no, I can't rock with that. I can't rock with that at all, family. Mm-mm.
And you
We
got to
just
think too, like I said with Jack Strand, it's the same with Tua. He had first drive jitters, learning a new offense, and he said in the press conference himself, he just got to learn how to figure out the verbiage and get himself on the right page. Once he
okay.
does that, we could see a different Tua. But at the same time, I'm not going, to pass along what he hadn't done, fumbling the football. That's something you just can't do as a veteran, an 8-year veteran in the league. You can't be doing that because you got to set an example for the young guys. And if you don't set the proper example for young guys, the coach gonna be looking at you sideways like, "What's going on, bro?
Yeah,
You too old to be doing this."
yeah. And my thing is too, even with the rhythm thing, he's been doing that how long as an NFL quarterback? So it's like I want to talk to the fan base. I'm on the side of the fan base that is like, I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of always wait. Be patient, be patient, be patient. Because we have been patient and we continue to be patient, but at the same time, we need results. I know it doesn't
Right.
happen overnight, but we need to see some kind of progression. So that's why right now, the last thing we can go off of is the second day of joint practice where Tua threw 3 red zone touchdowns. That's
Right.
fine. Can we get a little bit of that on the field before week 1 and try to see, how we can progress? Because we still got to go up to Pittsburgh against the Steelers, on the road, all that, bro. Like, we have to make sure we put our best foot forward because we need to set the tone for us. Forget about them. We need to set the tone for us. So in order to do that, I'm no coach, never will be, but in my logical mind, I'm just thinking, okay, let me get my quarterback as many good reps as he possibly can, and without risking any injury, we can keep it. We can make it vanilla all you want to, but at the end of the day, we talking about the verbiage, just like you just said, Smitty. He got to get all the terminology down. You do that by actual, practice reps against
Right.
other teams, man. Like, you need that, and we need that. So it's just I'm on the whole train. I am on the train for Tua playing against. Then it's against the Dolphins. You should want to play. You should
Yeah.
want to just say just get a little bit of it. So I mean, but again, those are just my personal thoughts. What the team is going to actually do, we not sure because now you have Michael Penix back in the fold. But I wouldn't rush Michael Penix out there. Michael Penix doesn't have to go out there
No,
just
no, like I said, I stand by what I said, and y'all can say I'm hating or what. But the first 4 games, that's what I'm looking at. And at least out the 4 games, I know that he 100% for sure, physically and mentally. Because like I said, you don't want to rush him back, and then something goes wrong. And then we back in square one again, and then y'all crying away. Why they put him back out there? That's the way the fan base shakes sometimes. Rod, thank you for the donation, my brother. He said give Jack another year. He would be good. Also, you guys see Goodson pushing for number 2. I think
bro.
he's going to be number 3. He's going
Yeah,
to be number 3. Even though I agree that he should be pushing for number 2, we know Brian Robinson, because of his size, is going to win that number 2 spot. And number 3 is
pretty.
not a bad thing because Goodson could be a great number 3, third down running back. Showing what he did today, he could be a great third down short yardage running back. So
Special
I,
teams too.
I have no problem with it. Special teams is where he's probably going to excel.
Yep, special teams as well.
And Drill said the O line protected Cooper and Strand, but not Tua.
Well, you got to get the mechanics down. You got to get the verbiage down. If Tua has to do that, there's some guys that have to do the same thing. We do have, new guys on the team as well. I did hear good things about Jawan Taylor. I want to continue to hear good things about Jawan Taylor as well because he's pretty much like a castaway from a championship caliber team, or at least caliber franchise, or whatever you want to call them. They've won him, so it's like if Michael Jarrell. I mean, you talking about me, man? But anyway, no, but if this guy can really and Jawan Taylor really stonewall and really just hold down that right side, I think we may have something, y'all. So it's just, of course, it's just all one game. We're taking all this, with a grain of salt. This is all just one game, but
And this basically practice, man. It's basically practice. Quaver, you said if that's the case, Mitt, would you start Jack over Tua until MP3 is 100% ready physically and mentally? No, he's not ready. He's not ready to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. However, he played well enough to show you that, but you got to remember that was against third and practice squad players.
no,
So I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I said, if he develops just a little bit more, he'll be ready because he has all the physical tools, has all the mental tools. So he just needs a little bit more development. And as I said, if he learns to step into his throw just a little bit more,
yeah.
he's going to be a hell of a quarterback in the future.
I just had a thought. The only way I think that would even been feasible to even happen, bro, he would have had to already been getting first team reps. And I'm not just talking about this at the beginning. I'm talking about he would have had to continuously get first team reps. Remember, there's been days, especially in joint practice, where he didn't even throw the ball at all. It's just been all to a little bit of Cooper Rush, no Jack Strand. So if he was getting all these first team reps the entire time, and because it would have to be more than just giving him first team reps against the Dolphins. I don't think that just makes sense to try to judge it. Oh, let's see how well he does with the first team this week, and then you have coming into week 1. That's a lot of pressure on a young guy like Strand. Saying that early.
Yeah, agree. Travis, it was great meeting you, Smitty and A1 at the meet and greet. Great time, great food, good win to the Falcons. I'm from Central Georgia. Falcon boys, Travis, Andre, and Chris. My grandmother is from Macon, Georgia, so I spent a good little bit of time down there, that Macon, Warner Robins area. So, yeah, I'm all over, man. But Travis, I appreciate you, my brother.
Yeah, man, it was great meeting everybody today. Shout out to you. Yeah, where Mally Mall at today? Joe,
what's up, man? Go ahead, Chris.
Said question. So since Penix is clear and still trying to be safe with him, so why they won't say Tua is the starter? Okay, Smitty, do you want to go first on this one?
No, you go ahead. You got it.
Okay, so I think they won't name Tua the starter because they don't believe that Tua is firmly capable. I honestly think that, and again, these are my thoughts. There's no one from the Falcons that said this, and I don't believe they would anyway. But
They
they
can't see it.
they haven't named anyone a starter. Michael Penix is now back. He's now 100% healthy. I've been saying for weeks, which has led up to a month now, at least that much now. Tua, it's not good when you can't pull away from a guy who's not 100% clear. Now you have said guy 100% clear to compete on this coming Monday. No one has still been named as the starter. Michael Penix is going to get an opportunity, as crazy as it sounds, to possibly be the week one starter, y'all. Now, whether that's the smart move or not, I still say don't rush it. But at the same time, if, for example, Tua is not playing better than Michael Penix, it's like you want to run the best quarterback out there, but it's like, would it be one of those situations to where Penix is the better option, but just not ready? So we have to run Tua out there in that 1.3 because Jack Strand is still a guy who is learning and possibly may need some more time and even possibly another year.
Yeah, agreed.
You know,
Agreed.
so
I can't put it no better than that. And Uncle Steve put out a suggestion today. He probably gonna talk about it on his show. But the way Jet Strand played today, and if Michael Penix comes back 100%, and if Cooper Rush can stay consistent enough to be a backup, could you see them trading Penix? It makes sense. I mean, it's
I can
only
see
1.3 million. So I mean, hey, who
oh
knows?
yeah, you talking about okay, yeah. You said Penix, but you meant Tua.
Tua, I meant, yeah, Tua.
About to say, Smitty, you're digging your own grave, brother. You just
No, I ain't. No, I ain't gonna say that. Hell no.
I'm messing. Oh, but
Well, somebody actually put that as a question in my comments about 2 weeks ago. And then somebody on I saw, and I think I did a reaction video on it, saying they should think about trading Penix. No, he was a number 8 pick. You ride that shit out to the sunset till you can't no more, and then you deal with that later down the road. But no, hell no.
it makes sense. Just like how we talk about Bijan we had an extra year and all that stuff like that. I mean, Michael
Right.
Penix, regardless after this season, has an extra year. And if you think he did well enough, you could possibly pick that up and just say, okay, kid, show me again. And then try to make a decision on your quarterback
And it
after
won't be top quarterback money. So it's still going to be way below where the average quarterback makes in this league, probably half. If it's anything, it's about 20, 25 million. And for a quarterback, that's pennies.
Yeah.
You got Lamar Jackson about to make 70 million a year. Patrick Mahomes, 60 million. So
think about this: if your starting quarterback is making anywhere from 25 to 40 million, you just got to steal, especially if they're being productive.
Right.
So, but Solomon, another super. Say, remember Tom Brady admitted that it took him a few games that season after he tore his ACL to get mentally ready to play. You cannot rush Penix. Absolutely, he did say that.
You got to get that block out your mind. You got to get it out your mind that I'm gonna be all right.
And think about that. That's Tom Brady is someone who a lot of people consider the GOAT of football or the GOAT of quarterbacks. And even he had to get it out of his mind. So I'm just saying, just all I'm saying is, and I believe in Michael Penix because he's been through this multiple times and he's had to go to that dark room, man. And you got to come out that dark room. Sometimes you don't come out of
there.
Yeah, bro. Sometimes, you don't be able to come out of there, but to be able to come out of there multiple times and to be out of it again, wondering, oh man, so this is the end of my career, all this stuff like that. You don't came back 3 times from that. That shows mental toughness to me. And again, this is a comeback story. We don't know what's going to be on the comeback of it because, not everybody comeback story can't be Adrian Peterson. But regardless, he's got the opportunity. And I think, more than anything, that's all you can really ask for. It's just, what is he going to do with it? What can we do with it as far as protecting him?
But he definitely got time to savage what he got, man. He got time to turn things around. Only his 3rd season. If he takes grasp of this offense and take control of what's going on on the field in the film room, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
And then we know we talked about his accuracy issues. That's something that comes with time because Brett Favre wasn't the most accurate guy. He led the NFL. Well, he has the most career interceptions in NFL history, and he's still in the Hall of Fame.
Mm-hmm. What's
Tay,
up?
what's up, my guy? Ron, what's up, man?
What's happening, fam?
So why won't the Falcon
Oh, shit, we
82 as a
talked about that.
starter? Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we talked
talked
about
about that, man. I mean, it's going to take time.
it. I'm telling you, bro. It's just they got you want to leave the door open. You want the best quarterback out there. We've always talked about we want the best Falcons out there, the best quarterback to run out there week one. So maybe the Falcons feel like they haven't seen the best quarterback yet. You
Yeah,
don't want to
agree.
see somebody too soon and give somebody the keys to the car and you ain't ready for them to drive.
Yeah, they're going to fuck that clutch up or they're going to hit a stop sign. One of the other.
Either
KD,
way.
what's up, man? He said, I just read he was cleared and came straight to YouTube. Y'all popped up. I mean, hey, we always here, KD.
Yeah, man.
Always.
Trying to do our job. That's all. Shout out to Ryan too, by the way.
Ryan from the Bird Cage. Shout out to Ryan, man. Another we having a special on week one against the Steelers. We're gonna be at Dave and Buster in Marietta. So if y'all can come out, I think it's $40 per person. So if y'all
Yeah,
come
you
out,
gotta
man,
holler at
please come
Ryan.
out.
You gotta holler at Ryan. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make sure
Yeah,
you be able to get through that. You better get through the door. Now, you gotta make sure you get through the door. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? We're gonna have guys who are like 6'7", 6'8", 6'9", all at the door. You know what I'm saying? You gotta
I'm
special.
5'3", so I can slide right behind him. So I'm good. Uh, Trent said Penix also has to work on his mechanics as well. You know, I've been very critical of Penix mechanics, and we all
Yes.
have. Rarely steps into his throws, and his footwork needs to get better. And this is what I said about Jack Strand as well. His footwork is better, but when it comes to stepping into throws, it's just something he got to work on. Because that's how if you don't step into your throws properly, that's how you short hop throws. That's how you overthrow receivers and tight ends. I mean, it sounds simple, but it's harder than you think.
Mm-hmm. Especially if you ain't had the right mechanics to begin with. You know, I mean, he throws a lot from his hip. You know, so that he kind of like rears back and kind of just like use a
Right.
lot of that arm strength. And but regardless, again, I am the most excited because we have so many offensive minds around Michael Penix, around the quarterback position, period. Guys that are actually supposed to, coaching the actual positions they're supposed to coach. You got Alex Van Pelt. And honestly, we got to get the best out of our quarterbacks because if these guys can't get the best of our quarterbacks, then what the heck?
Yeah, yeah. Bertrand, he was a little suspect today. I'm not gonna even lie. It's gonna be tough for him to make the team anyway. Like
He
we
was
said with those two young
suspect,
guys,
bro.
those two
Bro,
young guys.
I gotta stop, bro. I gotta stop you right there. This man said J.D. Bertrand was suspect. America, the man was the culprit. Okay, the man is the culprit.
Oh
Like,
man,
and I hate it for him because, like, when you look at JD, even though he's short, he's kind of built like a tank, but it's just, I don't know,
it,
bro.
that athleticism ain't adding up. Ron said Tua hasn't looked like he deserves to be the week one starter. He definitely has to play against the Dolphins. He has a lot to prove, and that's true. But like I said, Ron, I don't think he's going to play. I just don't. I mean, even though I said last week, I feel like he should have played this week. When you're in a new system that you can't grasp, you need to get the most reps you can. But I get it because those two guys, Cooper Rush and Jet Strand, are battling for that number 3 spot. So I get it.
Mm. Yeah, man. I agree
No,
with you.
Mason Smith did not play, Joel. He did not play today. He pretty much solidified their starting nose tackle spot, to be honest. OMT said, I just don't like her vibe. I don't know, man. I have felt this since she was a traffic reporter on 929.
What we talking about?
No idea. That's why I laughed.
I'm like, who we talking about?
OMT, you got to tell us who you talking about, man. He said somebody a Steelers fan.
She's a Steelers fan.
He can't be talking about Auntie Georgia that we know she be on TV for the Falcons, so that's a no go.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about shoot? Come on now, Tip. You interviewed her. Tanitra Batiste?
Oh, she works for 92. She works for
Remember,
Atlanta.
She used to work for 99, though. Remember, she was the traffic reporter.
Yeah, and she wouldn't be a Steelers fan. I know she's a Saints fan. I do know that. She's from New Orleans, so I can expect that. But
they saying that's who they talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I think she did work in traffic before, but she's also been an announcer for the Hawks. So she's been everything ATL for the last 10, 15 years. So so I gotta respect, and I've had her on the show. She's super down to earth, so I'm not gonna feed into that. Trust me, she does her job very well, man. So I'm not gonna get into that one.
She's cool, man.
Trinity said,
not a Saints fan.
I think she is a Saints fan, if I'm not mistaken.
I thought she was a Steelers fan because I don't seen her in that black and gold. I ain't gonna lie, I have.
I mean, I might be wrong. It's the wrong goal. My bad. But I know she's from New Orleans.
Yeah, I ain't seen her in the black and the dirty, whatever that is.
I might have to text JD about that and see what he say. He'll tell me. Okay. Trent said JD's spot has fallen with our rookie linebackers and Harris being picked up in free agent. I agree. Even though he was playing with the third string today, he's still gone. Yeah. I'm surprised he made it for this far. Charles said she's a Saints fan.
No, she a Steelers fan. Like they saying it in the chat too. Like, yeah, she a Steelers fan. That's why I said I remember seeing her in the black and yellow in a picture one time.
Dress said she's a Steelers fan. I mean,
as a matter of fact, it's true. Matter of fact, 2 years ago, week 1, after the week 1 game with the Steelers, I believe she had on black and gold when the Falcons were playing the Steelers.
I might have to get home for the preview show then.
Hey, yeah, Tanitra's cool. I ain't got no problem with Miss Batiste at all.
Real cool, man. The crazy thing is, another thing I found out year before last, I found out she attended the same church I do. She always does church announcements. That's why I say it's a small world.
That's
small world. JD is still second string. He has special teams value. That's a good point. See it? That's a good point.
Yeah.
But so does Josh Woods.
Like Josh Woods.
Josh Woods running like a bat out of hell today.
Do like Josh Woods. No, Tay. Don't do it. Don't even do it. As much as I want to see Michael Penix, I just wouldn't even do it. Just let him go ahead and get his practice reps. Go ahead and get his practice reps out the way.
But I know he was cleared today. I'm happy he was cleared. But I just want to know what a timetable looks like for when he does play. Because you got to think about it. If he's not ready to go up here and he says he still needs about another week or two to get in rhythm with the offense, could we be seeing him probably week 3, week 4, somewhere in there? Depending on how things flow with Tua.
Depending on how things flow with Tua, I can see week 3, week 4. I really can see some week 3, 4, or 5. I can definitely see it.
Because remember, that'll still be like preseason for him. Since he hadn't played yet. So those first 2 games, the regular season, that'll be like preseason for him. But again, he's got to get out on that practice field, get into rhythm with the offense. That's going to take about 2 games at least. I'm just saying. Because you can't just say, hey, he's been cleared. Let's throw him out there. Let's see what he can do. Actually, it don't work like that.
Yeah. You got to take your first hit too then, Smitty. You got to think about that too.
Yeah. When you get that first hit out the way, yeah.
Yeah, man. You got to take that first
hit.
Played
very well, Falcon King 71. Carlos Allen played very, very well. Shout out to the Allen family, man. Good friends of mine. Shout out to them. Shantae, Larry, Laura. I know all of them, man. His uncles and aunties. And then the funny thing, I did not know it until training camp. Because Chris had done left me and got all the way back to the parking lot. Where you at?
I thought you was on the shuttle bus, man. You wasn't on the shuttle bus, man.
I said, man, I'm sitting here talking to Carlos Allen dad. I'll be there in a minute.
Yeah, gotta get on the bus. But nah, it was a great conversation that you had.
Yeah. Boy, like I said, it's a small world. Uh,
Small.
go ahead with that one.
Say A1 and Smitty, do you think I think you mean Jack should switch over to Rat to protect their blinds? Oh, Jake, no, Jake should switch over to the right tackle to
You won't.
protect the blind
You
side.
won't.
Nah, I don't think so
No.
either. At this point, I
Only
think Jake's gonna stay right
yeah.
where he is.
Yeah, the only way that only person that may move to tackle if it was to happen, probably be Bergeron.
Yep,
But
Bird.
I don't see it. And you got to think too, they brought in all these tackles this offseason, so they're gonna figure things out. And we talked to Mike Johnson about that as well.
Mm,
He said, who did he say? Oniwa. He was one of the guys who was playing very well, and like I said, he was a 4-year starter at Rice before he went to Ohio State. So he does have experience. He's 6'7", I think, about 320, somewhere in there. He's a big dude. I saw him at training camp. Dude look like he can power lift a car. He that big. So and he's been doing his thing.
yeah,
But
man.
yeah,
I mean, Taylor's been one of those guys. He's been impressing in joint practice, all that good stuff, which is a good sign. Hopefully that's a sign that he's fully healthy, ready to go, ready to get after it, ready to beat some guys up. So I mean, again, that's why I said if Jawan Taylor can be an anchor on that right side, then the Falcons would have been looked up.
Falcons
RJ,
fans say
whoa.
he from Washington. He went to Washington High School. That's the oldest school in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to Washington Bulldogs. Uh, RJ said give Penix to week 5. Let's see how two are producing in the first 4 games. That's fair.
Yeah.
And if
Yeah.
y'all remember me saying that, I said he could start the season on the PGP list, which would have been 4 games. But again, I would just wait till he get his feet up under him. Get in rhythm with this offense, get into the film room, and he probably been doing that already. But I just want him to be put together by the time he hit the field to take snaps. That's all.
Yeah, man. Again, as long as we're not rushing the future back, off of this, let him get his mind right. Let him get into football mode. For real.
Agreed.
Can you guys imagine if Strand could become a high end backup? Woo, boy, yeah, hey, that is a possibility of that. I mean, like for example, like you could have an example, you could have a situation, excuse me, like RG3 and Kirk Cousins. They got 2 quarterbacks. You want to keep one, you got to trade the other one type thing. You could have a situation like that, maybe. Um, you never know, bro. Like you really never know. Can you imagine if someone offers you, if Jack Strand is that high end backup, like you're saying, and somebody offers you a 2nd round for an undrafted free agent? Man, could
Yeah.
you imagine?
But I'm telling y'all, and we talked about it at the meet and greet, and we've been saying on the show for God knows how long. He is one of those players you cannot let him reach the practice squad.
Yep, can't do it. I feel like honestly, Smitty, after today, I feel like he stamped enough, and you've seen enough. Jack Strand. Let's talk about Jack Strand for a second. Okay, first of all, Jack, what I'm saying, I feel like on his progressions, I did feel like this week was better than last week. Now, it could be the defensive schemes, it could be the players and everything that falls into that, as well as our guys being able to get the verbiage and everything and the execution down. But he looked better as far as like his progressions to me. He didn't try to do too much. If the short throws were there, he did it. If the intermediate throws were there, he did it. And then he dropped one in the bucket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To Wells on the sideline. That was a veteran throw. Okay. That type of stuff where you'd be like, this kid got something. First of all, you got to have the confidence to throw that ball. And then to throw it and for it to drop right in the bucket like that. And then the second one that was on the other side, it seemed like that ball stayed in the air for a long time. And then all of a sudden the receiver jumps up, brings it down.
And what I liked about that throw in particular, He threw it on his outside shoulder where only he could get it.
bro. Like
That was a veteran type throw.
cornerback falling and tripping all over. They don't know what to do. All of the only thing,
Right.
bro. And then the thing about Jack also, Smitty. Let's talk about this because we talked about it, and now we really got to talk about this one. But Jack Strand is not afraid to move around in the pocket, stay in the pocket,
Step up or run, take off.
and take off as well. He will take off, and he has the legs to get a first down. He has the build to take a tackle, or at least to take a hit, take a shot.
He got to learn how to slide though, because
yes, Jack, you're going to learn how to slide.
He gonna get that bell wrong.
Jack, you got to learn how to slide. That first one where he took off and he kind of lunged forward. I respect in the fact that he getting more yards, but you're still a quarterback, Jack. You're a big guy, but these guys, they get paid to hit people. So you're going to have to learn how to slide. Like a couple of them times, I was like, ooh, Jack, learn how to slide, brother. Go ahead and get you one of them baseball players and tell them, teach you how to slide or something, bro. It just
I want him to talk to Russell Wilson. He'll tell you he played baseball. Tay said, burning hot question. Who do y'all think the players want? Who do y'all think the players want to start? When Cam asked Pitts, I know he knows who he wants, but for obvious reasons you can't say. What y'all think? That's a burning question.
Durag.
Yeah, I would say Penix because that's who they used to. They played with him for 2 seasons, so I mean that's probably to me that's the obvious answer. Because if y'all looking at it correctly, Tua is not picking up, the offense fast enough. So Penix knows the offense. Penix just has to get healthy and get right mentally. And think about it, Pitts and Penix, they could be one of the nice combinations as far as the Mahomes and Travis Kelce type connection. I can see that, in the next couple of years.
Durag.
Charles, thank you, my guy. Y'all hit that like button, man, for A1 Forever, Smitty Sports Machine. And if y'all can, please go hype us up. Hit the hype button right up under the, I think it's right next to the comment box. So you can slide the comment box over in the hype button and be right there. Also, make sure y'all got the notification turned on. When y'all got the notification turned on, y'all can catch us. They'll give y'all a notice 30 minutes before the show starts.
Right. Yes, sir.
Trini said, man, I can't wait to see Avion play next to his brother. It's going to be dope to see. How do y'all feel about JPJ? He looks dominant out there and could really be our dominant pass rusher of the future. I agree with that. He just got to keep his head on straight. He's definitely going to be a dominant pass rusher. He showed that last year. And if he can just take it to the next level, and even though he's going to miss half the seasons, and I told Chris this, he can still get a double-digit sacks. He had 7 games last year with at least 1 sack.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. Got to go back to Jack Strand. Also that play where he rolled out and dumped it off to Cash Jones for the touchdown. Textbook. Simple. Get it out to your skill guy. Cash Jones did the rest.
Fact.
Miss Lisa,
it was great seeing you today as well, Miss Lisa. Thank you for coming up.
Wonderful.
Truly appreciate you. Miss Lisa from Blog and Dirty, man. Y'all go check out Blog and Dirty blog. Just type in Blog and Dirty and we'll pull up articles, videos, anything y'all need to see that has to do with the Atlanta Falcons. She's one of the main writers over there, so shout out to her.
Oh, yeah, man. And then Jack Strand also has the size for the quarterback sneak as well. Remember, we tried that with old Coach and couldn't get through. But Jack Strand, he was able to push through pretty easily too, man, and with that pile. But also, you think about it, the offense.
Hold on, right quick. Scary part about Jack Strand, he still hasn't filled out all the way. Yeah. That's kind of scary. By the time he gets finished, putting on weight and filling out his NFL body, he's going to be a Ben Roethlisberger type size. And Ben Roethlisberger wasn't no small dude.
At all.
John, what's up, my guy?
Close and personal. I was like, okay, I see why they call you Big Ben.
Like, 6'5", man. 6'5", about 265.
Bruh.
And if you seen Cam Newton in person, that dude is big.
Yeah. Nah, I don't seen Cam multiple times in person. Like, Cam was a big dude, bro. Like
Cam looked like a defensive end.
Remember the meme with him holding Josh Norman by the bruh. Yeah, I can see all that. Like, Cam, what you doing, bro?
Cam is a quarterback, but he's built like a defensive end.
Bro, I'm telling you, dead serious. Dead serious. Like my man name that we tried to get Daniil Hunter. Like Cam, like Cam, like that. Like, it's crazy, bro.
And that was you talking about his hands the other day, how big his hands was. That dude's hands, his hands is my hands small. Cam Newton hands made by 3 of mine.
Man, I'm telling you.
Ron K, thank you for the donation, my brother. He said, I don't have any faith in Tua right now. I like to be at least 2-2 the first 4 games, and I don't believe Tua can do that right now. I mean, I can't argue with that. And my words been getting misconstrued. I never said Tua was the guy. I just didn't think Michael Penix would be ready. But for somehow it keep getting twisted and I'm hating. But hey, that's another story for another day. But yeah, it is what it is.
Hey man, I'm happy that we're getting nothing but good news today. Good win, good bounce back win, good for the psyche of the guys. Of course, trying to execute and move forward again. Something to what's going on, Dan?
Damn, my guy was good.
Something to build off of, and hopefully take it into the Dolphins and smack them too.
Facts.
So
he said he's late to the party. Dan, please go check out the replay if you get a chance tonight. Trust me, you're gonna love it because we done had plenty of good questions and a lot of good talk today. Yeah, do it 128-7 over Carver Columbus. Douglas Astros. I'm 225 certified.
There it is. Oh,
Big
this one. Right.
He like Strand, go Falcon, go Hawks, Braves, and Dream, rise up. That's what I'm talking
about. Man. What is it? Strand Man. The Strand Man can.
Pull up the one you like, right quick.
Said Chris Blair, for the love of God, please make the roster.
I'm gonna let Chris take that one because Chris been talking about that for 2 years.
He played well. Even caused the pass interference, that led to a touchdown as well. Well, should I say the pass interference happened to him and everything. But yeah, man, Chris Blair, they've been giving him an opportunity though, because even in joint practice, he's been running with the first teams. So, like, Ian and Coach Stefanski, they're giving him an opportunity. It's all about what you do with it. So, go Chris Blair. Go.
Coaches, maybe this coach sees something in you that the last coach didn't, or the last 2 coaches. So, I mean, maybe we'll see. But he has the size, he has the hands, decent speed, and I would love to see Chris Blair in the slot or on the outside. It really don't matter. I just feel like he can make plays. He can stretch the field. I would love to see it. Trinity said, would y'all rather see Daniels and Walker man the middle and Perkins and JPJ man the edges? Trinity, with the way they're going to run this defense, you're going to see a lot of moving pieces.
A lot of
they're going to line up here one time, here another time. So it really don't matter.
You're going to have this guy doing the stunt. You're going to have this guy acting like he about to blitz. You're going to drop back in coverage and all this stuff, man. It's going to, like, once these guys really get acclimated and Jeff Obert really be able to, like, move the guys around. And when everybody is healthy, let me say that, because in order for Jeff, hopefully Jeff is not going to move on. But if he is, Nate Ollie. But regardless, you're going to have to, when JPJ comes back and then when Jalen comes back next year and you have second year Perkins, second year Daniels, boy, you may have something. You really may have something.
Hey, Bobby, we talked about it a little earlier, man. Jack Strand did his thing today, man. I'm very proud of that kid, man. He was poised in the pocket. He wasn't nervous.
At one point, it was 8 for 8, bro. 8 for 8.
Yeah. Dan said, I definitely watch all the lives. I will watch the entire thing. We appreciate it, Dan.
Thank you, family.
Terry Fontenot is going to be a part of the NFL corporate office now. I told Chris that he was going. He just posted it on the IG. All the players showing support in the comments. I mean, you got to support Terry, man. I mean, just because things didn't work out here, he still, to me, did a bang-up job, man.
Yeah, that's dope.
Appreciate it, Breezy.
Thank you for the
boy Tremail says, shout out to Smitty A1 tip. The guy looked pretty good. Absolutely.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
It did look pretty good for sure. Something to build off of. man, moving toward
Absolutely.
Miami.
Absolutely. So we're gonna look on towards Miami and hey, third preseason game. What I'm expecting, I'll just tell y'all that at a later date. We may do another live Tuesday or Wednesday,
Yeah,
depending on who we can pull in. If not, we'll just have a chat with y'all and tell y'all our thoughts on the game.
it's
So
always
I mean, hey, I agree. I agree, Bobby. I hope they keep, and they got to. They got to.
no
They
practice
really can't.
squad. Prayer
I,
circle for no practice squad. Prayer circle
yeah,
for no practice
make
squad.
him the third string. And if you need to, you can make Cooper Rush the put him on the practice squad here. We know he ain't gonna go nowhere.
Right.
Just saying. Ron said the practice looked like London and Blair are tight. I think Blair's going to get that spot that he deserved for a couple of seasons now. I agree.
All right. Now
It should be that way. It should.
that's what I'm talking about. Opportunity, baby.
I'm glad Terry landed on his feet too, man. Wish him nothing but the best. But if you got anything else to go, I mean, we can roll on that, man. We've been on an hour, 15 minutes. We appreciate y'all tuning in. Dan
Uh,
said, I think Strand cemented the spot because there's no way he can pass waivers and be
no
signed to the
way.
practice squad. Absolutely.
Absolute. Dan, we've been talking now. That's been the real topic of discussion. Like, yeah, we like what Jack been doing. Jack had a night game. Do not put him on the practice squad. You can't put him on the practice squad. Then just let's say this. We know he's most likely going to probably play next week too. And he does a repeat performance. It's like, remember, everybody else is watching him too. So, all right, play with it if you want to. And bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna be upset if he goes to the practice squad and then, like in a day or so, he's snatched up. I'm gonna be upset.
Ain't gonna be no day or so. Cause soon as everybody release their practice list, they can pick them up as soon as they cut. I mean, it don't even have to be 10 minutes. And that's what I'm saying. Everybody keeping an eye on that cut list. And that's why I keep telling you, we may be a long way from being done, adding players. Because they may be that veteran that slip through the cracks. And they say, hey, we can use him. Because think about it. We still need a big body guy in the middle. We could probably use another veteran corner. We could use it. Well, I ain't gonna say tackle. But we could probably use another backup veteran safety. Who knows? But that's for you, Chris.
Oh, thank you, Miss Dre. Appreciate that. That super sticker.
But yeah, man, we had a great show today, man. Again, man, thank y'all for coming out to the meet and greet. I had a blast today and had some good
Yeah.
laughs. Uncle Steve, he had jokes, like he always do. But shout out to him. Shout out to Big Low for putting it together.
Yes,
Big
sir.
Low, they know what they're doing. They putting the meet and greets together, man. They pick some solid places. But agreed, man. But yeah, man, let's we're gonna wrap this one up, man. Chris, you know what to do.
Hey man, A1 Forever Sports, the platform on YouTube. Come over, like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the A1 family. Hey man, find your peace today. Positive energy always creates elevation. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Make sure you find that peace today. Catch me on Falcons and Hawks Digest as well. Doing my thing over there. Twitter A1 Forever, Instagram A1 Forever, and the real A1 Forever on TikTok. As always, appreciate y'all for pulling up, as we all always do. And as any more news drops or anything like that, we'll be right back at you. Right back at you.
Agreed.
Bless all.
Also, man, if y'all haven't heard, Nick Chubb retired from the NFL. 8 seasons, man, had a hell of a run. See, this is the thing with knee injuries, they tricky. He had 2 horrific knee injuries and still bounced back.
Yeah,
but he had a very solid run in Cleveland and Houston.
that's another freak of nature too, though. That's another guy. That's a workout junkie, gym junkie, whatever you want to call. Yeah, man, that's another guy too, though. Shout out to Nick.
Right. But yeah, man, find me right here on Smitty Sports Machine for the latest, greatest news on the Atlanta Falcons and news from around the world of sports. Also, catch me on Twitter at FatBoySlam_21. I'm always over there blowing that thing up because that's what I do. And you can catch me on any other website at Smitty Sports Machines or Antoine Smitty Smith. Just Google me. You'll find my name, and you can click on one of the pictures, and I'm sure it'll pick up on Facebook, Twitter, or even YouTube. Yeah, Cooper Rush played very well today. I'm proud of him, man. But again, you can put him on the practice squad. You can put him on the practice squad and leave Jack Strand on the 53-man roster because you can't afford to lose him. Trust me when I tell you.
All right, bro. I'm trying, bro. All right. I ain't gonna say no more about it. just wait and see. That's all I'm saying. Just wait and see.
But again, man, thank y'all for tuning in. We truly appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the super chats. Thank y'all for y'all time. And we're gonna roll on out here, man, because it's been a long day, and I got to rest my foot. Peace.